Alright, let's get it. Hello, welcome back everyone. My name's Broken Vapor, also known as Night Hues, and today we're going to be breaking down another one of my beats. This one's a little bit of an old one, however, it was requested by a follower, and then if you guys have any other, beats that you guys want me to look at, genres even, I'm not the best, but I can always give it a try. But yeah, today we're going to be breaking down VENAS from my ADN EP, which these are actually old beats, but I compiled them, released them, so anyways, let's get to it. For the first part, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the sample. Now, mind you, I've moved away from sampling over the past years. However, I'm not one to judge. So, yeah, we start off with a sample from ADN, also from Looperman. Now, if you notice the 6, that's because one big thing that you can do with loops is pitch them. So you can pitch it down, or you can do what I did over here. You put effects through it, and it sounds more unique. And for the second part, it would mainly be the percussion that's another loop, which is a sample from a pack that I got back then. For the drums, since we're already talking about the percussion, I did do a kind of somewhat generic rhythm for reggaeton, but still, I try to give it my own twist. Those little things right there, those little pockets, add movement. Maybe it wasn't the best, but they add movement. Now, further up ahead, I decided to switch it up a little bit, which is something that I recommend doing. However, I am trying to now add a lot more dynamic between it, but this is something that changes it just a little bit. Combined. Bring it back to. Which brings me back to one of the last elements, which was the bass, which was really simple. As you can tell, it just kind of goes in one specific pattern. Then further up ahead, I did change the notes just a little bit. Need to take a little break. Stay hydrated. Lastly, the final thing would be the strings. However, with the strings, I will say I've gotten much better samples as well since then. But I'm not ashamed of the strings that I did because I feel like they were good for that time. This is free, by the way. Putting you on some sauce. And all together. So, that's a fairly simple breakdown of a fairly simple beat, honestly. I know that, people might be like, oh, that's such a simple beat, not really interesting. But I'm showing that sometimes less is more, and that is actually a very true thing that I've had to learn from other producers. And once you get the hang of those kind of things, the very simple stuff, you can start to experiment with more stuff. In my opinion, start simple, learn it, master it, and then move on to the next. That's just me. I'm still in the process, so don't come at me. Pardon the camera quality again, you know. But that is VENAS for you guys, and then I will be back hopefully next week or within a certain time frame, hopefully not as long as we wait, with another breakdown. Thank you guys.